Coucou mes amis, je m'appelle Agnes and I am the collaborator of Share Shushu. Today we are 2.5 months. We started in the mid-April and since then we only have two orders and they are from my friends. But it's okay, in the future I know we will have more. Okay, today I would just like to share some of the things about Share Shushu, how we started, how it's working, and yeah, some things about that. So let's get started. So this is our dining table slash my sewing area. So here where I cut the fabrics and here where I sew. So I have here the hair elastic, the fabrics that I already cut. And this one is just garbage, sorry. And the tablet. So I could watch while sewing. I use earphone so I can still hear what I am watching. And today we received a package. I ordered I ordered this 2 days ago. This one is a paper bag. It's nice, I like it. This one I ordered because the end of this month, July, my friend some friends and I would be selling some stuff in a garage. A friend invited us to sell. So I hope I could have sale from that, even just one. It's okay. So this would be the something like the packaging. And also I could use this, for example, if a family member or a friend of mine would order and they just live nearby. So it's better this one than the box because with this one I can give them discount other than the box, which is more expensive, so I can deduct. And also my friends who just live nearby, they also got more a bit more discount than what I posted online because there's no need for, we call it, service charge. You know, when you transfer the amount you got in the amount, something like that, the amount you have sold. Is it right? No, I don't know. Yeah, the amount from the website transferred to the bank. There's a transfer fee. Yeah, it's the transfer fee. So no need for a transfer fee. So they have a bit more, and also there's no delivery fee, so they could get a bit cheaper. And then, oh yeah, I got 100. And this is our bed, as you can see. It's just very near from the table. We started to sleep in our canopy or sofa because it's so hot upstairs. So we have our second floor and it's so hot. It feels like sauna there. It's so hot this summer. So we stay here. We still use electric fan, but it's better than upstairs. And this is my place also for hand sewing. So this is where I hand sew. Here the thread and the shushu that I finished so hand sewing. So I have here, I think, 15 or 16 scrunchies or 20, I think. So the thread, different colors I have, and the tea. No, just kidding. It's the bobbin or manette in French. And then I collect the excess thread. At the bottom, it's the, because before I do hand embroidery, so this one is from the embroidery thread, and this one is from the this thread here. I have here the cutter and the needles. And so here, this one is ready for sale. I just have to take pictures and then post on our website and on Instagram. It's a lot. I have here blue, white, combination of blue and white, gold and black, green and blue, pink and purple. As you can notice, this like this one's here. This one's here. They're strong colors. I cannot find many light colors like this one in the store 30 minutes from here. We usually bought in La Roche Soyon. La Roche Soyon. La Roche Soyon. La Roche Soyon. It's 30 minutes from the house. And I like going to that store because they have a lot of fabrics. It's just that they do not have so much light colors of this polyester satin. So I try to be a little bit brave enough to try dark colors because most of the time I saw online, there are usually light colors like nude, light pink, light purple, light brown, something like that. But this one, very strong. It's something like winter color, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not so sure people would be interested, but I just want to try, like, to be different a little. No, there's nothing wrong to be different sometimes. And yeah, so these are, and I still have their fuchsia and yellow, and also silver and white. Yeah, I hope people would like it, even though strong colors. I think not everyone would like pastel color or light color, so I hope some people would like strong colors. And since I don't know so much about color combination, so I asked ChatGPT. I just type all the colors that I have, and I asked ChatGPT what are the colors they can combine together that's look pretty on the eye. So these are the colors ChatGPT gives. So I love it. We are moving now to the last part of the tour in the house. So this one is the sample display. The table that we have bought for the display on the end of this month is something like this. It's just very small. So this one is just a sample display on how would I arrange it in the garage, in the place of my friend. So here, it's not yet filled, but here, this one is the here's the mystery mystery boxes and mystery bags. I'll just take two boxes and two bags because I don't think many people would go there at the time. And here the large scrunchies, kamsa and kamsa. The medium but quad split or split, and then medium also the regular size but two split, and then the small size, the smallest or smallest, to split also. So what I usually did for making design, for example, like this one, I have the large for split and the medium for split, like that, and then I have the medium to split and the small to split, just like that. And every also in every color, I only have two, so it's just limited, um, because I want to make many different color combinations. But I have also something like this, only one color, but I only have two sizes also, the large and the small. I didn't make the medium. I don't know why. In my mind, something like, oh, it's boring, one color, medium. So it's a bit unique if it's small and extra large. For for extra large or large. For a large shushu, I feel like people that would buy something like this is kind of not afraid to try new, because most of the time people just buy the medium, or I saw online people just making medium sizes. And yeah, it's a bit different if you have the very big scrunchie. So that's for the scrunchies. And yeah, I have also some flowers. I use satin, viscose, and velvet. And next time I would like to try something different type of fabric. So here's also another small, but one color, and I want to put it here. One color, one tone, large here and here. And this one's here, the two tone, two colors, large. And then I want something a bit different. So I have already the mystery box and mystery bag. So I want something like raffle. So for this one, I have small and medium. It's my first design, first scrunchies that I sew, and it would cost €8.50. So the person could have the small or large depending on what he or she would get from this. So for example, what's the name? Camille M. So Camille is this one. Has name. So just like that. I think it's cute. It's a cute idea. You would not know if you would get the small or the medium one. It's cute. For me, it's cute, but I don't know for the visitors that will visit. So, two things that I am proud of about our scrunchies is that first, we're because we're using hair elastic, so it's unbreakable. Even how much you stretch that one, you it will not break. And also, if it will become loosen, it has a remedy. Um, it's on our care instructions, and I already have tested, so it works. I don't know how many times it would work like that, but yeah, every time it's loosened, because for example, you've used it for so long, it will shrink back. So that's nice. And also, oh yeah, three things I am proud of. The second thing that I'm proud of is the fluffiness. It's so fluffy, or others call it wavy. And if it's stretched, the maximum stretch is this one. But you can see that's still wavy. It's still wavy. It's the maximum. I think it's 30 centimeters, the maximum. And then this one is the finished. But since I hand sew the opening, the small, like 3 centimeters opening where I have to turn, turn inside out. So you cannot see any stitches, like in the outside, because I use invisible stitch. So I'm proud that it looks so clean. Oh yeah, also the label is just small, so it's not so obvious. You can just hide. So the Shuri Shushu's goal or objective, it's more of comfort for the hair, that it will not be um, something like painful. Even how many times you would um, turn or twist. I don't know the right term. Even how many times you kamsa. It's not painful to the hair. You will not lose a lot of hair. Unlike the hair elastic, if you would just simply use hair elastic, you'll still lose many hair. But with this one, you would lose maybe just one or two. But this one, you could lose five or more. So it's better. And the quality of the fabric, it's good. Although it's satin polyester, but it's soft, it's gentle, and um, what's the other term? Soft, gentle, and it's light. It's light to your head. You will not feel like you're carrying something heavy and would cause you neck pain. So yeah, now I'd like to continue sewing. This one, it's medium to split. So when I sew, I do like this. For this one, so it's all the wrong side, the right side facing each other. I do kamsa in the middle, and I insert the hair elastic. And to make it straight or aligned, the collar, this one, I move at the back. It's on the right side. And here in the front, it's on the left side. So once I connect, like that, after I finish sewing this one, it's all aligned. And then I put the pin right on the turn bolt. And I don't know why, but I cannot sew without putting the clip here, and another clip here. I don't know, but for me, it's like a guide or a help so that it would not be messy. So I start here, and the opening will be here. So here's the finished shushu. And as you can see, it's aligned. And on the other side also, it's aligned. And also, I love using the pin and the clips. It really helps a lot to make this align. It's the same with the four split. You can see one, two, three, and four. It's not perfectly aligned, but as you can see, it's near. It's near to perfection. Maybe after 1 year, it will be so aligned. So I'm proud of this issue. But one thing that people um, maybe a bit like bother about is pricing. They think that it's expensive because like for this one, I sell for 14 euro. This one is for 12 euro, and the small one is 10 euro. No, 13 euro, 13, 14, and the small is 10 euro. But there's yeah, it's expensive, and there's a reason behind of the price. It's because the fabric, we really bought it in the store near or fabric store near our place. Not really near because it's 30 minutes, but yeah, it's local. It's from the local store. We do not buy online. We really go to visit the place and check one by one the fabrics. Also, because we use real hair elastic and it's not that cheap, this kind of elastic. There are cheaper elastic, but this one, we see the reviews, it's very good. What else make it expensive? Also because I spend more than an hour for every scrunchies. And if I'm not mistaken, the minimum here in France, it's 11 euro per hour. So less the tax, for example, maybe have 9 euro per hour. But for me, for every scrunchie, maybe I could only have 4, 3, or 5 euro each for each scrunchie. So if you think about it, it's underpaid. To think about the labor from the time that you would go to the store to choose the fabric, to cut the fabric when you're at home, cut the fabric, measurements and everything. The the time I sew, because this one takes long because it's very long fabric, and this one a bit long also. Also, it's a bit difficult to sew with hair scrunchie. Oh, hair elastic. I mean, it takes time to sew like this. Unlike the others who use the elastic, the white elastic, something like elastic also for making short. It's different because they sew just straight and later on they would insert the elastic and tie the elastic. And also for their opening, they use the machine also. But for me, I sew in the machine, takes time, maybe would say 20 to 30 minutes for each scrunchie. And then 20 minutes, 15 to 25 minutes for hand sewing. It takes time. It's just small, like 3 centimeters, but it takes time because it's small stitches. I don't know. Maybe it's just my perfectionist side that I want the scrunchie, for example, when it's stitched in the machine, like how many millimeters. So I want also like tiny stitches. So it takes time for me. And lastly, I still have to take picture, the effort to take picture, to edit, to post online, to make records. So it's like the administrative part. Is it right? The administrative, like the recordings and everything. Plus the packaging also. It's included in the price. And lastly, the taxes. Which for us, we have two taxes because since I'm not a French citizen, I'm a collaborator. So I don't know how it works, but we have two kinds of taxes. And it's included on the price. For now, I do not have so much post. I do not have so much engagements, but I am hopeful. Just try to keep posting 3 times a week on TikTok, on YouTube, and Instagram. And hopefully people will get to know Sherry Shushu. And this is my very first video where I shared something like a diary about Sherry Shushu. So I'm happy that I finally be able to make this because it's very long time I wanted to, but I am hesitant because I feel like I don't have the right to do so because I'm just new. I just have very few followers. For all those who are starting their small business and didn't see a progress yet about their sales or about their engagements on social media, let's just keep posting together. Together, let's keep going. Let's keep continue doing what we do. And we don't know in the future we will grow and we will think that, oh, in the past, I experienced like this. I don't have sales. I don't have followers, but look at me now. Oh, it will be so nice. But of course, not everyone would succeed. It's the reality. There are others that they have to close their small business because it's difficult to continue. They do not have the resources to continue. But while you still can, just continue. Just continue. And yeah, because we do not know the future. We do not know if it will be good or bad for us. But if we continue, instead, just keep going. And I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. And sorry for my English. I'm not that very good. And my grammar is limited. My vocabulary is limited. So thank you so much that you reached up to this time. Thank you so much. Salut.